If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Mike
off.
Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Southern California. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Brown 80! On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
3. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Play action now, and here's Allen. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, a give to Etienne. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5. Play action. It's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a run by Williams. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
10 yards. Brings up fourth down.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll run the toss here to Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Allen on third down. He gets this complete to Shakir. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Well, third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 26-yard line.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll go play action here with Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And 3rd down coming up.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And He's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 33, here's second down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's swung out to Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5. Play action. Here's Allen. The Bills bringing on the punt team. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. That return was not going any farther. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. On the move left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He's brought in at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing. Nix. The catch made by McCool. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the option, here's Williams. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen from his own end zone. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Past the 40 to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills are out to a 10-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Rams, first down.
Back to throw is Nix. And down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That's another Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their
2 yards
timeouts
on the pickup.
as they'll stop
It's
it with
second
just
and
over
8.
40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 8. Here's Nix to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, yeah. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. They'll throw. It's Nix. Quick throw here is complete. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
To throw is Nix. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? On 4th down, here's Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. A give left side. Here's Williams. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A tough spot here. Third and long. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
But it's fourth down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he's in! Isaiah Likely, touchdown Rams. That his second TD catch of the season. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Rams will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Bradley Pinion set to
All
kick
level
off.
at 10 as this one's kicked off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now a handoff. ETN. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The 39-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On play action, Allen. A short one here, caught by McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now it's second and 1. Play action. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Allen now off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, we're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
And their own 33-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. Then show.
Now it's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4. Now give on the ground. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Rams first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Second down. Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. First down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Devin Lloyd, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here.
And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
17. Bills 13.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be taken down. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Into space. Inside the 20. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. They'll drop to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. First down and more inside the 25. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes third down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.